Austrian food. We have found Austrian food inside this menu.
We didn't have Austrian food in a while, I would say.
Let's try all the Austrian dishes on
All
the
the
menu.
Austrian dishes.
Looks really authentic Austrian, it really does. That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
That's the real deal.
If you hear this, that's a good sign.
You want some Austrian food in Subic Bay? This is the place to come. We were just on a lovely little walk across the promenade of Subic Bay when we discovered a almost mystical looking little restaurant here close to the promenade. We're at Blacktail. From outside it looks super cool, so we decided to come in, grab a bite to eat, and when I looked into the menu, it is extensive. They have everything from like Asian flavors to Western cuisine and Austrian food. We have found Austrian food inside this menu. So we're gonna just see what there is to see, discover what there is to discover, and try some flavors from all across the world at this Blacktail restaurant.
Yeah, and these are really pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of food.
Where are we gonna start? Like how are we gonna...
No idea.
Goulash soup.
Yeah. We didn't have Austrian food in a while, I would say. The last time was when we made Wiener Schnitzel for our friend JP, friends JP and Cam. And yeah, cooking Austrian food here in the Philippines is very challenging. First of all, you need the ingredients, and it's not so easy to find those ingredients. Best choice, if you're in Manila, go to Santis. They might have it because they import some products from Austria as well. But yeah, otherwise, for example, for the Schnitzel, it was very expensive, right? Because you have to use the veal, and I think it was 1,400 something pesos.
Just for the veal.
Just for the veal.
So, like going through this menu, I'm almost a little bit shocked when I read something like, because I looked at the pictures on Instagram already. The surf and turf, which is a filet mignon with prawns, is 600 pesos.
Yeah.
And it's like a big thing with big prawns in there. That is a good deal.
And if you watched our camping vlogs, you saw that we had this recently as well, sausage and sauerkraut. Really delicious. Okay, the menu reads itself like a book. It's really a lot to process, but I just spotted the Viennese Schnitzel, and it says pork cutlet, which is technically wrong. Viennese Schnitzel is with veal.
Yeah, so it's just a regular.
It's fine. Yeah, should we have Schnitzel?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's try all the Austrian dishes on
All
the
the
menu.
Austrian dishes.
Whereas I am most excited for the dessert. So you guys are going to be quite surprised at the dessert, and I'm actually going to tell you a little bit of a story about the dessert once we get it, but it is something really cool. Looks so good. Look at this Schnitzel here. Looks really authentic Austrian. It really does.
Show me. Get a little bit closer.
Look at that.
Nice. Golden crust.
Yeah, with a little bit of a lemon here. I feel like I'm somewhere on a ski-hitten after skiing, where I'm having my lunch during skiing. And so we have the Schnitzel. We have here potato rosti, which is yeah, you can see what it is. It's potatoes from there's not much I can say about it. It's potatoes. And then here, I think what we're both super excited about is we have the sauerkraut and sausages, and the plate is blazing hot. I'm just burning my fingers. I'll put it back here. It all smells and looks really good. So
let's dig in.
Let's dig in.
Traditional Austrian way is to use a lemon sliced and just squeeze it on the crispy golden crust. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Oh, good sound. Oh, this is looking good.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Oh wow. Oh, interesting. So this is with rosemary.
Oh, really?
It's nice though. Yeah, but this sound, when you cut through and you can hear the crunch. Oh, here's better. If you hear this, that's a good sign.
So usually Schnitzel, you take whatever meat it is, in this case it's a pork cutlet, and you pound it with a hammer. So it gets very thin, and that's what makes it so tender. And then you bread it by using like egg, flour, and breadcrumbs, and then you shallow fry it in a pan. And that's what gives it that crunch and that deliciousness.
And if you don't have a hammer, just use an empty bottle or anything.
Yeah, well, pan.
Pan. Use a pan. But it makes such a noise. Usually you can hear in every Austrian household, when you hear somebody hammering, it's usually somebody making schnitzel.
And here's a fun story from my childhood. We used to have a cat in Austria, and she'd sit outside on the field. There was a little hill opposite of our house. And whenever my mom was making schnitzel and she was, pounding the meat, the cat would come and run because she knew she'd get like a little piece of meat from my mom. Okay, I'm gonna try the sauerkraut and sausages.
I think we were expecting something different, right?
We were expecting something different, but this looks really
delicious.
nice. It smells so good.
What is in there?
Oh, that's really nice. Well, it's sauerkraut and sausage, as the name says, but it's like almost soupy, stewy. So good. It reminds me of a different dish, Austrian dish as well. It's really good. Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, we Austrians, we love sausages, and usually we eat it just with mustard and semmel, which is just a roll, like a white flour roll, and that's it basically.
Oh, there's a million ways to eat sausages, honestly.
Yeah.
A million Brazilian
You know what
ways.
I also miss?
What?
Rosna.
Rosna, yeah. That's another version of eating Austrian sausages.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
That's the real deal. You want some Austrian food in Subic Bay? This is the place to come.
Okay, it's my turn to try the rosti. Usually you have some sour cream with it. There we go. Taste was really nice. You could use a little bit more crunch, but it's delicious. I haven't had that in such a long time. Just a rosti.
Look at this. This is a version of Kaiserschmarrn that I've never seen before. I promised you a fun little story about Kaiserschmarrn. Well, there's no real sure way of telling where Kaiserschmarrn came from. But one of the stories, which is my favorite story, is the Kaiser used to like to eat palatschinken every evening. And palatschinken, it's like a pancake slash crepe, a mix between those two. So it's very thin usually. But for some reason, the pancake, it got thick, and the Kaiser didn't really like that. So the cook, he just took a bunch of sugar, poured it over, and mixed everything up and cut it up. And he said, "This is a Schmarrn," which actually means it's nonsense. It's silly. It's nonsense. It's stupid to give this to the Kaiser. But the Kaiser loved it. Sissi, on the other hand, didn't. She was very
upset.
She was very into healthy eating.
Ooh.
Some say.
We'll put a picture of Kaiserschmarrn right here.
Yeah. So here's a version of Kaiserschmarrn that I've never seen. It's like almost like a cakey thing. Ooh, but it's soft like Kaiserschmarrn. It's fluffy like Kaiserschmarrn. It does taste like Kaiserschmarrn.
Yeah.
Very much so. Only thing that's missing is the caramelized sugar, because usually they put powdered sugar over it and then just scramble it around in the pan some more, which gives it little crusty bits. But this is nice. Look at this. Really good. And then we've got the Himbeeren in there, which are
Raspberries.
Very nice.
Okay, let me give it a try. Ooh, it really looks fluffy in there. I see some raisins.
The cook was really raising the bar on this dish.
Yeah. Oh wow. Ah, oopsies. Oh, the marmalade is really nice. I think tastes homemade. I think it is homemade. We spoke to the chef, and they said they had an Austrian consultant this restaurant belongs to an Austrian as well. So really cool. Love the personal touch on the dishes. It's not the traditional Austrian, but like this one is a creative interpretation of the chef, which I really like. It tastes really delicious. Should give it a try.
Okay guys, all these dishes were super delicious and reminded us of home a little bit. If you want to try some Austrian food, definitely come here, check it out. Also the other items on the menu look really delicious, so well worth a try. If you're in Subic Bay, if you're visiting here, it should be on your itinerary. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Remember to stay awesome.
Be positive.
Make it happen.
Bye bye.
Ciao. Vierte.
Vierte.
Servus. Vierte.